Sarah Barrow. Number 1, Gabby Plickta. Number 5, Karina Barnhart. Number 13, Marissa Wallace. Number 23, Deanna DeFrank. Number 14, Jamie Lake. Number 11, Ashley Leventhal. Number 8, Kelly Rates. Coaching Albert Gallatin, Rachel Dunham, Abby Renzi, and Kristen Dunham. And now the starting lineup for the Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers. Number 11, Rachel Jones. Number 4, Krista Gailey. Number 11, Rachel Haas. Number 14, Catherine Davin. Number 17, Kelsey Mahenko. Number 22, Rachel Broadland. And number 3, Tara Williams. Coaching the Lady Panthers, Yoko Nagao, Becky Myers, and Melissa Ferguson. And now we have a special treat for tonight, the national anthem, Anna Middleman and Krista Gailey.
Welcome, folks, and we're just getting ready to get started here. The contest between the Panthers and Albert Gallatin. And you'll be happy to see and hear that our regular announcer, Kevin McGahee, has entered the building, so you don't have to be subjected to my announcing tonight. This is Dave McLean. Like I say, happy to say that Kevin is coming up the steps right now. Introducing the voice of the Panthers, Kevin McGahee.
Thank you, David, and welcome everybody back to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers for girls volleyball night. The 6-0 Panthers enter this contest against the Colonials from Albert Gallatin High School. We'll get the starting lineup set for you in just a minute here, everybody. But you've seen them. You know who the Panthers are. We'll get the Albert Gallatin ladies in proper order as the serving rotation happens. My name, as always, is Kevin McGee, and Anthony DeRubis is back as videographer tonight. And we're pleased to bring you this Section 2 WPIAL contest. Looks like we are set to go. Albert Gallatin. The Colonials will have first serve. Officials are set, lineups are set, and we are underway. From the left side, Panthers draw first blood. And just tapped over the net, and looks like a net violation. One of the Panthers got into the net, and that, not the Colonials from Albert Gallatin actually draw first blood, and it is 2-0 Colonials. From the left side, that is Tara Williams. She is a sophomore. That's her second shot, and second into the net. And Albert Gallatin starts off here quickly with a 3-0 lead. Kelsey Mahenko with the tap over, but another net violation gives Albert Gallatin yet one more point, and they start off with an early 4-0 lead. As you know, if you watched these before, this is a best-of-5 match. Each, game is called a set. The first one to win 3 sets wins the match. Left side again, Tara Williams into the Albert Gallatin block this time. Over the top and lands in. The Panthers get their first point of the night off the hands of Rachel Jones, wearing number 21 tonight. She's a junior, normally plays the barrel. She's got regular skills, regular rotation tonight, and that's Rachel Jones at the back line for the first Upper St. Clair serve of the night. Tara Williams again, just popping the ball over the net. And that one does go long. No one touched it. Krista Gailey, number 4, had a swish at it. Fortunately missed it. That one sailed way long. Panthers back-to-back points. Cut the lead. Wait. My mistake. There was indeed a call. Looks like it was a tip. Albert Gallatin awarded the side out and the point, and it's a 5-1 4-point Colonials lead. Just popped over the net. Number 1 for St. Clair comes back with it. That's Alyssa Ardolino. She's a sophomore off the net and does indeed go long. Krista Gailey lets it go, and it's a Panther side out and point. Tara Williams, number 3, to the back row for the St. Clair serve. Number 23 for Albert Gallatin is Deanna DeFrank. She hoisted over. Big jump that time by Catherine Davin, number 14. For the Panthers with power now. Panthers crawl back within 2. Little topspin serve by Tara Williams. Just flat out fooled. Can't tell her number from here. She's got her side to me. Can't tell you who that was. But it's off the hands of Albert Gallatin over the back line and point Panthers. Tara Williams again. Topspin serve off the net. And number 23 pops it over. It's Deanna DeFrank again. Probably would have gone up, but Krista Gailey chose to return it. Katie Mahenko, that is now right over the net. DeFrank again into the St. Clair block. Recovered, but lift called. Lift is when you get your hand under the ball or on the side. A little too much contact on the hand for too long. That is a violation. That sends the ball right back to Albert Gallatin. Again, now 2-point lead at 6-4. Kelsey Mahenko just, oh, wow, that's unfortunate. Kelsey Mahenko with a little finger roll on it. Number 13 for Albert Gallatin, Marissa Wallace, just dunked it right back over the net. Falls just inside. Point, Albert Gallatin. Deanna DeFrank to the back with a serve. Kelsey Mahenko and out just beyond the back line. Nobody touched it. St. Clair letting the Colonials have a couple of extra points here. It's now 8-4. Albert Gallatin from a good ways away from here. They come from way down to the southeast of Pittsburgh. Overpass goes over the net, return, and Catherine Davin now with a top spin off the Gallatin block and down. Catherine Davin. 2 kills tonight for Catherine. Panthers still trail as they have all match long now in the match for the Panthers. Senior, number 22. That's Rachel Broadland. Kelsey Mahenko, number 17, sophomore, with the Panther serve. Number 6 is Sarah Farah for the Colonials. Nice top spin attack by our number 1, Alyssa Ardolino. Rachel Hast, my mistake. Rachel Hast is wearing number 1 tonight. Panthers roaring back now. 3 points back to back. It's 8-7. Colonials still lead. But Kelsey Mahenko with a driving topspin serve. Number 14 for Albert Gallatin's Jamie Lake. Rachel Broadland got a nice attack, but did not find the polyurethane floor. There's Rachel Hast again from the right side, shoving the ball over the net, keeping it in play. Oh, well, a nice strong hit by Marissa Wallace, number 13 for the Colonials, off the hands of Tara Williams and out of bounds. Side out and point. Colonials. Panthers keeping it close, but can't seem to grab that lead back. We're still in set number 1 of a best-of-5 match. Rachel Broadland from the left side goes into the net. Pretty decent set, actually. Rachel had a good look at it. She'd planned for the slicing attack to just get it over the net. Didn't quite work out. Colonials again with a 3-point lead. Rachel Hast with a top spin one-hander into the net. Panthers got 3 and just gave 3. They got it within 1 at 7-8. But now the Colonials lead 11-7. Rachel Hast again. That one probably would have gone long. Tara Williams, nice dig to keep that ball in play. Double hit called. Now that's where, if you're going to hit it with 2 hands, I have to hit the ball at the same time and not impart an undue spin on it. That violation sends a point and side out to the Panthers. Substitution. And a service ace. That is Alyssa Ardolino. She's a sophomore wearing number 7 tonight. 2 service aces already for the Panthers. We trail by 2. It's 11-9 Albert Gallatin. Alyssa Ardolino once more. Sort of an easy backspin serve on that one to the net, and that was not going to come back. Rachel Broadland made sure that one wasn't going to come back. Panthers get 3 in a row. It was 3 for the Panthers, 3 for the Colonials, 3 more for the Panthers. Let's see whether Alyssa can serve us back into a tie that we haven't seen since it was 0-0. Rachel Jones with the set. Back to Catherine Davin and down. Catherine Davin sends it to the feet of Deanna DeFrank. Catherine Davin, 3 kills tonight to lead all St. Clair hitters. And the Panthers have at last tied it back up. It's an 11-all, set number 1. Alyssa Ardolino again, a knuckleball serve. Comes right to the net. Good bump that time by Albert Gallatin. Rachel Broadland into the block. Rescued by... Looks like a net violation. I was screened. Number 13 for the Colonials, Marissa Wallace. You cannot touch that net, and you can't put your foot fully over the black line in the floor, the black center line. And the Panthers have the first lead of this match at 12-11, and one more service ace. Alyssa Ardolino's got quite a run going here all of a sudden. Panthers having scored 6 straight points now to lead set number 1 by 2. It's 13-11 Panthers. Little backspin serve, dive when it got over the net, and that one, well, Rachel Jones took care of that. Rachel Jones will give her credit for the kill. That pass came right to the net. Rachel Jones making sure it wasn't coming back, and the Panthers now with a 3-point lead. Down by 4 just a minute ago. Alyssa Ardolina, and from the back row, Tara Williams. Nice high one to keep the ball rolling. Well, from the very, very back row, the libero, that's number 6, Sarah Farah. Senior with a nice topspin, fooled Tara Williams, rolls off her hands off the back line. Unusual play, but it seemed to work. Substitution for the Colonials, number 5 on the floor. She's Corinna Barnhart, senior defender, and Kelly Rates, hadn't called her name yet, but number 8, Kelly Rates. She's a freshman setter. We'll take a quick break, and this sends Corinna right to the back line for the Gallatin serve. Tara Williams to Rachel Jones doing the setter tonight. Rachel Broadland, nice and high, got it that time. First kill tonight for Rachel Broadland. Panthers get that 3-point lead back at 15-12. Knuckle serve handled by the Colonials. From the middle, Marissa Wallace, and she scooted into the net. Looked like a pretty clever pass over the net's what it boiled down to, but she slid into the net. That's no good. Works out for the Panthers, though. Catherine Davin, number 14, to just over the net. And I know Sarah Farah, number 6 for Gallatin, thought that one was going right smack into the net. It didn't. And Catherine Davin with a service ace. 4 tonight for the Panthers in set number 1. And a 5-point lead at 7-12. Well, some confusion that time on the Colonial back line. Nobody even moved for it, and back-to-back service aces give the Panthers a 6-point lead after the Colonials early on had a couple, maybe 3 4-point leads. Hoisted over by Gabby Plichta. Number 1, Rachel Broadland. The set was a little bit awkward. It came off Rachel Jones toward the net. Rachel Broadland was standing a little bit back from the net. Marissa Wallace doing the serving right now for the Colonials. Tara Williams from the left side, recovered by, and not recovered. It goes just out of bounds. Looked like the Colonials had a chance at getting that one, but it came back over the net and out of bounds. Well, Colonials get one back. And the setter will, or the libero, number 6, Sarah Farah, the senior, will be doing the serving. A little side spin number. Krista Gailey gets that to the front line just like she's supposed to. Tara Williams, yes, into a block, not into the net, so the ball is still alive. Kelsey Mahenko with the bump over the net. Good hard look from Deanna DeFrank for the Colonials, but it sails way long by 6-7 feet, and it's a 6-point Panther lead at 20-14. Rachel Jones again in the serving. Substitution. Rachel Hast back in number 1, and Alyssa Ardolino, the sophomore, number 7, heads to the bench for a break. Rachel Jones with a serve, a hard driving serve, brought out of there by the Colonials. Joust! No, that's a joust. When 2 players go up to fight for the ball, Kelsey Mahenko won that joust, scores the point, and it's a 5. Won the point, but apparently got in the net. That was the call. A side out, and point belonged to Albert Gallatin. Number 1, Gabby Plichta with the St. Gallatin serve out of bounds. I know she thought she was headed right for the sideline. That one didn't work out either. And the service here gives the Panthers a point. Tara Williams, the sophomore defensive specialist, back to do the St. Clair serve. Nice one, nice and high. Hits toward the back row, and that is an excellent serve. That's exactly what you want to see, is a serve that lands on the back line. That fools the defense. They really get a little bit confused, don't know quite how to react to it, and that's exactly what happened. It falls in for a St. Clair point. Tara Williams again, Panthers with a 7-point lead at 22-15. Rachel Jones to the front, that's Rachel Hast, and Catherine Davin does not, little long. Had a great idea to send it to the back right corner. Goes about 2 feet long. Side out and point once again for the Colonials. Deanna DeFrank, we called her name a lot tonight. She's back for the serve. Dug out of there and hoisted back over. Couldn't tell whether it was Tara Williams or Krista Gailey, but one of them did that to keep that ball alive. And from the right side, Rachel Hast over the top. It goes up into the structure. Those are playable. And indeed, the ball is still alive. That one way up into the rafters. Kelsey Mahenko shoving the ball over the net for the successful kill. It is not necessarily how hard you hit them, it's where. Kelsey picked a really good spot. And it's a 7-point Panther lead here. 2 points to go for set number 1. Wow. That one from Kelsey Mahenko just flat out died. Found the pocket of high gravity on the Gallatin side. And now the Panthers 8 set points in hand at 24-16. Another topspin serve by Kelsey. And that one's not coming back either. Kelsey Mahenko finishes off set number 1 with back-to-back service aces, and that was a 25-16 result for set number 1. Stay with us, everybody. We'll take a quick break and be right back for set number 2. Welcome back, everybody. That was a nice break for my voice after an action-filled set number 1, where the Panthers came away with a 25-16 victory. Kevin McGahey back with you for set number 2. Anthony DeRubis, the videographer tonight. And the Panthers in black are hosting the Colonials in Albert Gallatin High School in the white, playing left to right this time. The most remarkable thing that's happened so far in this match is service aces. In the kills department, Catherine Davin, number 14 tonight, only has 3. Kelsey Mahenko, number 17, with 2. Rachel Jones, junior libero, number 21, has 2, and 1 each for Rachel Hast, wearing number 1, and Rachel Brodin wearing number 22. But service aces, 2 each, total of 8 in that first set. 2 for number 7, Alyssa Ardolino. Number 14, Catherine Davin has 2. Kelsey Mahenko, number 17, with 2 serving, and number 3, Tara Williams. Panthers trying to hold up that lofty 6-0 record, unbeaten in section, unbeaten overall right now. Albert Gallatin, the Section 2 foe, we already beat them down at their place, 3 sets to none. We'll see whether the Panthers can do that tonight and send everybody home early and happy. Here, beginning set number 2, this will be a junior, Rachel Jones, number 21. She started serving last match. She'll start serving this match. Set, rather. And there seems to be some confusion over at the scoring table. I can't say as I know exactly what that is. We'll see a new player on the floor for the Panthers, number 16, Caitlin Allendike. Caitlin is a sophomore. Her older sister also played at Upper St. Clair a few years ago and went on to bigger and better things. And so the same fate befall Caitlin Allendike. Yes, indeed there was some confusion. We seem to be straightened out now. We've got the 6 players lined up. Colonials are ready to go. Panthers are ready to go. We might as well start set number 2 while we're sitting here. And that's Catherine Davin, a nice top spin serve. Holds it back over. And yes, top spin serve by that number 6, Sarah Furr, the senior libero. She top spinned it perfectly back into the right corner. 2 substitutions here early in set number 2 for Albert Gallatin. Number 8 comes on the floor. That's Kelly Raitt. She's a freshman. We saw her last match. And number 5, Corey Barnhart, the senior, goes out, and that is just. I know Jamie Lake she had that one back, but indeed that was the after correction danger going under the net. And that service there gives the Panthers the first point of set number 2. This is Caitlin Allendike. The sophomore with the Panthers serve. That's on the left side, number 11, that is Ashley Leventry. Double hit called. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but that's from Ashley Leventry again. That ball had a tremendous spin on it coming off her hands, and that's how the umpire identified it as a double hit. If it was not a double hit, it wouldn't have that kind of spin. Leventry again with the right hand, just over the net. Rachel Jones the back set to Rachel Hash. Down and out of there, Rachel Hash with her second kill tonight. And the Panthers, just the reverse of last set, had a 3-1 lead here early in set number 2. Caitlin Allendike again, little side spinning serve. Nice dig out of there by Rachel Jones, keeping that ball in play. Catherine Devon, hand over, yes, by Krista Gailey. Krista Gailey getting it to the front just like she's supposed to. Not a great set, but a workout by Catherine Devon. The set came in a little low. It wasn't just Catherine to get that over the net. She did indeed off the hands of Sarah Farah for the Colonials out of bounds. And Panthers with a 3-point lead. Now at 4-1, Caitlin Allendike again. It must have gone inside the antenna, and that fooled Caitlin Allendike off the wrist and into the central bench. I think everybody thought that one was going to be out of bounds. You can actually come get one far out of bounds, like number 13 did, Melissa Wallace. But it has to go inside, over the net, between the two red and white antennas, which denotes out of bounds. It must have gone inside. Panthers thought it was going outside. Well, that's a long-winded explanation for one lone point. That is indeed what it is. Number 5 for the Colonials, Corinna Barnhart. This is Catherine Devon into the block with power. But that was a nice block by Melissa Wallace for the Colonials, and they battled back with 2 consecutive points. The 4-3 Panther lead. Corinna Barnhart again. Top spin serve, and just nudged over the net. Well, wasn't much of a kill. It was when it was coming in low from Krista Gailey and just sort of nudged over the net. It counts. Falls on the floor, and here's Kelsey Mahenko. Oh, boy, got to get Kelsey out of the game. That one sailed about 8 feet long. And that service there sends the serve inside out over to the Colonials, Melissa Wallace. The junior with a nice out-driving serve. Catherine Devon bringing it back to the front. Makes a problem over the top. Off the block of Deanna Front and down. Rachel Broadland, 2 kills tonight. 2-point Panther lead at 6-4. Alyssa Ardolino. She's a sophomore. Serve nicely done. Overpass, and that one heads right to Catherine Devon. The overpass is when that first pass goes beyond the front line to the net. And Catherine Devon knew exactly what to do with that one. It's a real advantage for the team that did not overpass the ball. Another short set. Obviously, the Vents really didn't have much of a chance at that. The set came in way low. And she powered it into the net. Point for the Panthers. Alyssa Ardolino with a nice little run of service again. That's two back-to-back. She had several in set number 1. Punched over the net. Rachel Jones, Catherine Devon on the left side, taken out of there by the Colonials. Very nice defense played. Yes, but that one twisted Deanna DeFrank in a bit of a pretzel shape. She had a tough time with that. Hits it into the net. And Alyssa Ardolino once more for her serve number 4, 9-4, the 5-point Panther lead. Deanna DeFrank had a really good look at that one off a St. Clair hand out of bounds. That successful kill gives the side out and point to the Colonials substitution. That's number 11, Ashley Leventry, off the floor for a minute. Number 14, junior Jamie Lake is on. Sarah Farrell, the senior. There's the overpass again. It worked right It works in the other direction all the time. Didn't call their name yet. That is actually Shannon McCullough, number 19, who dug that one out and overpassed it. So here's the two back-to-back points. The Panthers still lead here in set number 2. It is 9-6. Overpass again. This one went all the way over the net. Number 14, Jamie Lake, attempting to nudge that one just over the front line into the defensive donut. Did not work. Into the net instead. Caitlin Olenek back on the floor, number 16. A lot of sophomores playing tonight. Well, that one just flat out fooled Deanna DeFrank. I'm sure she thought that was going to be higher than it was. It actually hit her with a bottom elbow, and Catherine Davin gets herself her third service ace tonight with another shot and a 5-point lead at 11-6. Deanna DeFrank, yes, dug out by Krista Gailey. Alyssa Ardolino slicing attack, and that worked. Alyssa Ardolino doesn't get many chances to kill, but that one worked in a slicing attack around the Colonials a little bit. Well, we understand we did that we had some audio difficulties. We should be with you now in complete audio fashion. Kevin McGahey here with Anthony DeRubis. We are in set number 2 of this best-of-5 match. Panthers with a 5-point, 12-7 lead. Tara Williams digging that one off the floor. Rachel Broadland, the senior, number 22. Wallop that one into the net, and here we are in set number 2. It is 12-8. Serving net, missed serve by, I think that's number 1. I think that's Gabby Plickta. Rachel's point for the Panthers. It's a 5-point lead at 13-8. Rachel Broadland with the Panthers serve. Well, there's a case of it's not how hard you hit him, it's where, and that one worked out nicely for number 14, Jamie Lake, for Albert Gallatin. And some confusion on the Panthers back line between number 7, Alyssa Ardolino, Caitlin Olendijk. That'll be Lauren Williams, number 24. She snuck on the floor without me noticing. She gets the successful kill, point for the Panthers, and a 14-10 lead. Rachel Jones with a topspin serve. Nice topspin attack by Kelsey Mahenko, but unfortunately she hit the net. You're not allowed to do that. You touch the net, it is a violation. And a point awarded to the other side. That's exactly what happened in Albert Gallatin now. The Colonials with the point and the serve. That's Jamie Lake, number 14, and that ends up in a service ace for the Colonials. Upper St. Clair, you probably saw, didn't hear it, but you did see it. Set number 1, 25-16. We are in set number 2 right now of this best-of-5 match with the Panthers leading 14-12. Jamie Lake, again with a Colonial serve. Rachel Jones with a short set. I love that quick set play. Kelsey Mahenko taking care of business. That is her third kill tonight. Panthers with a 15-12 lead. Caitlin Olendijk, the sophomore, number 16, with the St. Clair serve to the left center, rather. Marissa Wallace, number 13 for the Colonials, and Kelsey Mahenko again with that quick set play. Back-to-back for Kelsey Mahenko. 4 kills for her tonight. Panthers with a 4-point lead at 16-12. Caitlin Olendijk again with a really floater of a serve. Fisted over the net by the Colonials and into the net. Yeah. Saw that from here, number 13, Marissa Wallace. Unfortunately, into the net. You can't touch it. Once you do, the play is dead and point awarded to the other team. Panthers now with a 5-point lead at 17-12 here in set number 2. Topspin serve. Lofted over by the Colonials. Rachel Haas, number 1 with the set. Catherine Davin with the attack and not finding the floor. Great dig by Caitlin Ollendijk, rather, and dug out of the net by the Panthers. That is not easy to do. But Marissa Wallace, with a pretty good set and a pretty good look, hammers it into the net. Point for the Panthers and a 6-point lead now at 18-12. Caitlin Ollendijk once again with the top spin. Panther serve. And the attack comes to just a push from the back row. Rachel Haas, number 1 again, and from the back row are Rachel Jones. 3 kills tonight for Rachel Jones and a 7-point Panther lead at 19-12. Caitlin Ollendijk again. Top spin serve handled nicely. That part's being done well by Albert Gallatin, but mistakes like that have really put them behind the 8 ball in sets numbers 1 and 2, and it's 20-12. This is exactly what you want as you approach 20-point territory. You want a nice cushion. That's exactly what the Panthers have got. It's an 8-point Panther lead at 20-12 with only 5 points to go, and that one, a little bit of confusion. Panthers were expecting something completely different, but Ashley Leventry, with an odd spin on that, sends it off a Panther wrist over the back line, and that's a successful kill for the Colonials. Nice serve by Corinna Barnhart. For the Colonials, left side, Catherine Davin with power and down. Catherine Davin leading all killers tonight with 6. 8-point Panther lead. Sophomore Kelsey Mahenko back to the back row for the serve. Somebody threw in another volleyball. You can only use one of them, can't use 2. Kelsey with the overhand serve. Sarah Farah, the senior libero, brings it right back. Back set, and Rachel Hest off the Colonials block. Catherine Davin again slicing attack with power off the hands of Ashley Leventry. Catherine Davin again, 7 kills tonight for Catherine Davin. We haven't had a chance to see her much this season, as there's a lot of seniors and juniors playing ahead of her, but she's having a heck of a match tonight. And it's a 22-13 Panther lead in set number 2. There's that. Geez, I like that play. The quick short set again. Rachel Broadland this time from the middle, walloping it down on the Colonial side, and it's a 10-point Panther lead now at 23-13. Make that 24-13. Kelsey Mahenko with her 3rd ace tonight. That falls right at the feet of senior Corinna Barnhart. And now the Panthers with 11 set points in hand. Kelsey Mahenko again, top spin serve. Yeah, a lot of spin on the ball. I wasn't sure whether he'd call it. She indeed did. That was a double hit, and the Panthers finish off set number 2. This time the score 25-13. The first one ended up 25-16. Panthers with a 2-0 lead. At least one set left to play. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. Thanks for staying with us, everybody. Kevin McGahee back with you. Anthony DeRubis doing the videography and in all 3 sets so far tonight. And the Panthers, here as we enter set number 3 with a commanding 2-0 lead. You saw them win set number 1 25-16, and they just completed 25-13 in set number 2. Now we'll get to see the St. Clair starters. These are the people you've been familiar with if you've been watching all season long. We got to see the reserves in sets numbers 1 and 2. They played admirably. They came away with 2 victories, but the Panthers now looking for their 7th consecutive match victory without a loss so far, having 1 set to go here for the visiting Colonials of Albert Gallatin High School. So you hear me announce a bunch of names. The only player still on the floor from last set 2 on the floor is Rachel Jones. She has changed jersey. She's wearing the white number 2 libero jersey now. And Kelsey Mahenko still has number 17. Oh, there's Rachel Broadland, number 22, the senior. She's still on the floor. Top spin, Albert Gallatin serve to start off set number 3. The back set to Kelsey Mahenko, and bang and down. Kelsey Mahenko starting things off with a bang with her 5th, number 5, her 5th kill tonight. She goes straight to the bench. Substitution comes on the floor. That will be number 12, Casey Perryman. She's a senior, has been leading hitters all season long. Rachel Jones, junior libero, with the top spin serve. Dug nicely, but that overpass straight to the net. And Casey Perryman, number 12, with the successful kill. Rachel Jones once more to the back line for the St. Clair serve. A driving serve. Brought back by the Colonials. New player number 15 is Kaylee Rankin for Albert Gallatin, and that one lands just out. Hard for me to see from where I'm sitting, but it does go out, and the Panthers with an early 3-0 lead here in set number 3. Rachel Jones again, top spin serve. Odd set from Deanna DeFrank, number 23, as Jamie Lake tried to get it over for the Colonials. She could not. And the Panthers have 4 points. It's a 4-0 Panther lead. Set number 3. There's the bump set and no attack. It was just a hoist over by Albert Gallatin. Short set to Casey Perryman and down. That's hard for the defense to do anything about. And Casey Perryman, with her first appearance tonight on the floor, has 2 quick kills out of the first 5 Panther points in set number 3. A driving serve was right at Marissa Wallace, rattles off her wrist out of bounds. And that is 6 consecutive successful points for Rachel Jones, including her first service ace tonight. So here we are in set number 3. Catherine Davin, senior number 14, leading all servers, or all killers rather, with 7 kills. Kelsey Mahenko coming in second place. She's a sophomore, number 17, with 5. Rachel Broadland, senior number 22, with 3. Rachel Jones, the libero, also has 3. Because she was not playing libero in the first 2 sets rather. Rachel Hast, the sophomore, number 1, has 2. 2 for senior Casey Perryman, 1 for number 7, Alyssa Ardolino, the sophomore, and I think that covers it. No, 1 for Lauren Williams, number 24, the senior, got 1 in set number 2. 11, though, service aces for the Panthers in what is basically 2 and just a squidge sets here. Yeah, not a great set by number 1, Gabby Plickta. A lot of spin put on that. A double hit call. That's a violation. And so far, Rachel Jones has served this entire set. And it's a 7-0 Panther lead. Hard driving serve again to Marissa Wallace. But this one does come back. Short set and Casey Perryman off with power off the hands of senior Sarah Farah. 3 kills for Casey Perryman. Tying her for 3rd place on the night already, and it's an 8-0 Panther lead. Just eased over the net and into the net. I know the Colonials thought that one was coming with power. It did not, and that is Rachel Jones' 2nd service ace tonight. And the lead's now 9-0 Panthers. There's the hard driving serve, but handled by Marissa Wallace. Casey Perryman into the net. Had a good look at it. But that breaks the ice for Albert Gallatin, their first point tonight. Substitution on the floor, number 8 comes in. That's Kelly Rates. We've seen her already. And Kaylee Rankin, number 15, takes a break. Gabby Plickta, senior with the serve. And I know she wishes she had that one back. That one hit in the lower part of the net. Side out and point for the Panthers. Substitution, Rachel Broadland, the senior number 22, goes out. Sophomore number 7, Alyssa Ardolino. We saw her in the first 2 sets. Comes in to handle back row and serve. Twisting serve off the fingers of Marissa Wallace. Kept in play by the Colonials. To the front row, left side, Maggie Slowey. First time we've seen her tonight. Slicing attack recovered by Albert Gallatin, and I mentioned that earlier. Not sure whether you heard it or not, but that's where you want to hit it, so it heads to the right to the back line. It's difficult for the defense to know what to do with it. Hit it or let it go. Panthers let it go, and they get a point and a service ace out of it. Some confusion Rachel Jones wasn't sure. It's a what I got it, thought you had it. That's Rachel Jones and Alyssa Ardolino deciding what exactly to do with that, and instead it lands on the floor. First service ace in a while for the Colonials. Susan McLean with a set. Maggie slowly pushing it over the net, and it works. Maggie Slowey, not with power, but I suppose we can call that her first successful kill tonight. She is a sophomore wearing number 15, and she gets to do the serving. Top spin serve. 11-3, 8-point Panther lead into the St. Clair block, and will not come back by Casey Perryman with a place block. Place blocks where just what Casey did. That ball came right to the net, and Casey with two hands guided it to an open spot. That counts, and that's 4 kills for Casey Perryman, all here in set number 3. Maggie Slowey again with a hard top spin serve. Well, you know, you kind of wish you could do that every time. That one hit the net and rolled right over it for a service ace. Nothing Albert Gallatin could do about that, and it's a 10-point Panther lead at 13-3. Casey Perryman just to setter Susan McLean. Left side, and Madison Stromberg had a shot at that one. That one, there again, headed right to the back line. Works out for the Panthers that time. It lands about 6 inches long, out of bounds. The lead is 11 at 14-3. Panthers in set number 3. Maggie Slowey, top spin serve. On the second touch, dug by Maggie Slowey. Splendid job to keep that alive. You can go to the bench and bring it back. That's what Maggie did. Or Rachel Jones on the third ball. Rachel Jones with a set to Madison Stromberg. Top spin and lands in. Hits right on the back line. Well, that's the kind of action I was talking about much earlier. We've seen 3 of them here in set number 3. Madison Stromberg, the senior hitter, her first kill tonight. Maggie Slowey again with a string of serves. There's a set from the left side and long off the hands of Jamie Lake. Panthers get one more point. It's now a 12-point lead at 13-point lead rather at 16-3. Panthers win this one. We all go home happy and early with a 7-0 record so far this year. Something the Panthers, I'm sure, did not expect. Little wrist shot by Jamie Lake. Finds a spot right in the center of the defense. They get the side out and the point, and Jamie Lake rewarded with serving chores for the Colonials. Short set, Casey Perryman, bang! Off the wrist of Gabby Plichter. And Casey Perryman now tied for second on the team with 5 kills. Here just in set number 5, 17-4. Panthers with a 13-point lead. Marissa Wallace gets the ball in play. Susan McLean with the set. Madison Stromberg from the left into this Gallatin block. Susan McLean just hoisting it back over, bumping it rather back over her head. Marissa Wallace to Maggie Slowey. Susan McLean, the ace setter. Madison Stromberg just dumping it over the net. And Madison Stromberg outfoxing the just over the offense. Outfoxing the defense, and it's a 14-point Panther lead at 18-4. This will be a tune-up for the first team. Mount Lebanon, the Blue Devils, arch rivals, come to town Monday night. And then this will be a good tune-up for the first team for the Panthers. Substitution on the full number 25, Lindsay, I believe it's Ofer, Lindsay Ofer, number 25 on the floor. And Marissa Wallace taking a break. Casey Perryman with the serve, and Panthers with a 15-point lead. Another substitution, number 12, first time we've seen her is Courtney Haynes. For the Colonials, Casey Perryman with a St. Clair serve, little backspin number, overpass to the net, and Kelsey Mahenko. It's dangerous. That first bump has got to come to your front row players. That one went beyond, and the Panthers now sitting pretty here in set number 3. The lead is 16 at 20-4. Casey Perryman, she just took her eye off that one. I know she can do better than that. That one just hammered into the net. Advantage and point for the Colonials. Number 15 on the floor, Kaylee Rankin. We've seen her earlier. Panthers with a 15-point lead. Just a serve just popped over the net. Setter Susan McLean to the middle. Madison Stromberg, and bang, bang, boom with power. 3 kills for Madison Stromberg. Substitution, Alyssa Ardolino, the number 7 for the Panthers, out. Rachel Broadland, number 22, the senior, in for the front row play. Susan McLean, the senior, and I know Deanna DeFrank thought that was going wide. It did not, and Susan McLean with her first service ace tonight. 14 total for the Panthers in command here in set number 3. Looks like the Panthers will indeed walk away from here with a gaudy 7-0 match record so far in 2009. Well, there's that rolling serve again. If you could just teach that every time, you'd probably win 25-0. It usually happens by accident. It did that time, and now Panthers 2 points away from victory in tonight's match. Well, there, Susan tried to do it again. It's hard to do intentionally. Point for the Colonials. And it's Lindsay Ofer with her first serve attempt of the night. Pops it over the net. Legal and in play. Susan McLean back set to Madison Stromberg with power. 4 kills for Madison Stromberg. And now the Panthers with basically 18 match points in hand. This one is in the bag, and the Panthers send everybody home happy and early tonight. Able to catch the West Virginia-Colorado game on ESPN. In case you're lacking for something to do, Madison Stromberg, her first serve attempt tonight. Top spin. Sarah Farah, the senior, brings it back in. And Deanna DeFrank able to bring it back. Maggie Slowey slicing attack off the wrist of Marissa Wallace, and that will do it. Panthers successfully conquer the Colonials of Albert Gallatin High School by scores of 25-16, 25-13, and 25-6. It has been our pleasure to bring you this Table 7 Girls Volleyball Section 2 contest tonight. We're glad you stuck with us the whole night long. My name's Kevin McGahey. The videography was done by Anthony DeRubis. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and stay tuned for future volleyball telecasts. Thanks, everybody, and good night.